All right. Welcome back to the sign where we have 5 days left to live before the ghost bitch kills us, unless we help her move on in the afterlife. So in the last video, we met a new girl. We met a new friend. Her name is Enos, and this is Enos right here. Yes, it is the younger sister of Sierra. So yeah, we have Enos, and she sings. She's a singer. She wants to be a big time singer. She wants shoot, what's his name? She wants Phil. I can't believe I forgot Phil's name. She wants Phil to help her with getting her I guess on an album, to getting her produced. Picking up a producer, and all that. You know, I offered to be her producer for her, to be her agent. But I guess, there are other people more qualified for some reason. I don't know. So we have here, Helmut Strasser. He is the detective that I'm guessing was interviewing or questioning the entire Oregon Party, the whole group, in Quentin's and Gabriella's murder or death or whatever. And we talked to his son, Timon. We talked to Timon, but didn't really get too much information other than that Helmut might think that we're part of some kind of sect. So now we're going to go ahead and talk with Helmut. He says, "Hello, it's Detective Strasser. We were at the station today for your testimony. I usually don't use my personal account for things like that. But if you ask my son again about confidential police investigations, you'll get to know me." Oh, is that a threat, Mr. Helmut? Is that a threat? So Helmut, we assume, has watched the video as well, because Kruger sent him the video. And Helmut also sent that video to the IT department, who I'm sure probably watched it already as well. So now what's crazy is that Helmut's going to start getting haunted, and he's going to think it's us. I'm willing to bet. But Timon didn't tell us anything confidential. Sorry, it won't happen again. I made some inquiries. I don't know what you're talking about. Look, Timon didn't tell us anything confidential. So no harm, no foul. And don't threaten me, Helmut. Look, if you're allowed to ask other people about us, then I should be allowed to ask other people about you. Plain and simple. That's not the point, boy. Who you calling boy? Leave Timon alone. You and your friends are already on my radar anyways. Screw you. If you have any questions, they will be directed to me only. Is that clear? I'll ask whoever I want to ask. Then let's start right away. Yeah, I'll ask whoever. Look, if you're allowed to ask questions about me in the group, I should be allowed to ask questions to whoever I want to, too. You're asking a bunch of other people questions. I'm going to ask a bunch of other people questions. Either way, if I can only ask questions to you, let's start right now. Have you already seen her? Ooh, that's a good question. Have you seen her yet? Did you get the call? What happened after you watched the video? Are there strange things happening to you? Did you get the phone call? I wonder if you got the call yet. I know you watched the video. Don't you start this again? He definitely watched the video. I don't know how you did that, but as soon as I can track the call back to you, there will be consequences. You're not going to be able to track the call back to me, Helmut. That's plain and simple. You are cursed now, and you are stuck with it. Now, I should have asked him. Have you started seeing her yet? And then I will also prove that all of you are involved in the 2 deaths. That's not true. We haven't done anything to Gabriella or Quentin. I don't say anything anymore. But it's the truth. You will believe me when it's getting worse with you two. Yeah, plain and simple, Helmut. You'll start believing me when you start getting like crazy haunted. Day 2 or so. I mean, day 1 was pretty intense for us, but day 2, I think, was starting to really pick up for us. So I can easily interpret that as a threat to an officer. Not really. Not really. Because you know what we're talking about. You can't interpret something when you obviously know what we're talking about. So hold back. Also, as for my son is concerned. So hold back and then don't talk to his son anymore. All right, Helm, look, you don't want to listen. I tried to help. You just get haunted. Folks, Detective Strasser just wrote me. He found out about Timon and is really pissed. Probably shouldn't have talked to Timon. I mean, he was they were talking about how Timon's probably a burnout and probably shouldn't have really talked to him, but whatever. The old man shouldn't make such a fuss. Right, Cedric, I'm with you. And so is Yannick. I can understand that very well. Henry's been on this side before with the police. As law enforcement officer, it is not always easy to separate professional and private matters, but Tongue-Tied has crossed another line here by involving his son in the case. Which side are you on anyways? Sometimes you have to just go unorthodox ways. If you understand him so well, why did you quit working for the police? Look, sometimes you just have to go in some unorthodox kind of ways, especially when your life is on the line and you have to do different things. You have to go outside. You have to think outside the box and do things that you wouldn't normally do to help save your own life, especially when you're cursed and a ghost bitch is trying to kill you. But Henry, right, no one knows this better than Henry does. Johnathan is still offline. Strange, wonder what he found out. Let's use the time wisely. Yeah, we're going to have to, Henry. We got 5 days. Tell me more about Gabriella, the girl who made the first contact. Was there something special about her? Some distinct characteristics? She was attracted by that esoteric stuff. That's true. She was interested in black magic. She was a student just like the rest of us. So these two are more so what Henry is asking for. Was she really interested in... I think she had an interest in black magic, but I don't know if she was practicing it. I can't remember if she was practicing it or not, but I do know that she was attracted by the esoteric stuff. A bit more than that, Tongue-Tied. Gabriella was totally into ghost stuff. Isn't that what I just said? Very interesting. Why are you asking anyways, Henry? Been wondering why the ghost chose your group exactly. If a person deals with the paranormal, he or she is especially susceptible to ghostly things or ghostly beings. Let's add the motive of revenge to the equation. Then this could mean the ghost lady wants to take revenge on someone in this group, and Gabriella might just have been something like an entrance. That doesn't make sense, though. I feel like... who would have anything to do with the ghost girl? One of us did something to her. You're going too far now. You just want to distract from yourself. So is this what he's actually trying to get at? Is Henry trying to get at the fact that like one of us did something to her? And if that's the case, it's probably Kruger, right? It's probably had something to do with Kruger. The person who didn't want us even looking into the case, right? Right? Pieces starting to fall together now. So Kruger didn't want us even playing around or investigating or anything until he started getting haunted. And now he knows that unless we win or unless we help the ghost move on in the afterlife, he's going to die. So, man, I'm really thinking it's Kruger, guys. I think it's Kruger. Kruger did something, and the ghost is after him, and he's doing that through us. I really think so. So, Cedric, are you kidding me? One of us? Never, ever. I'm going to make myself a little drink now. I can't stand your blathering any other way. Just keep drinking, Miss Ziegler. No wonder your books can only be used as toilet paper. Now they're starting to get petty again. I just give a little eye roll. I've heard better, Henry. I've heard better. I've heard better insults between you and Norma. But Norma, she's still kind of skeptical about everything. She's going to start getting really, really haunted, and she's going to have no choice but to believe us. So, Elkie, come on, folks. Why do you treat each other like that? Like an old couple. That's true love. I can't even drink enough. It's almost like Norma and Henry deserve to be together. It's like they were soulmates. Oh, we got a new video. Guys, stay tuned. I got something. I've been trying for a half an hour, but I can't get any further. We have a new video. What is that? 775 plus 825? What? Okay. 775. I don't know if that was a plus or maybe a or a cross. Very possibly could have been a cross because it's up a lot higher. And there was a symbol in front of 775 as well. What does that mean? You think that's her day of birth and day of death? 775 doesn't make sense. What would 775 and 820? I mean, unless you add it together and it comes to 1600. Is that what? I think that's 1600. So 775 and 825 comes to 1600. So that can't be the day of her birth and a day of her death. That doesn't make sense. That's great, Johnathan. But what does it mean? I think that's important. We got to figure. There was something in front of 775, and then there was something in front of 825. I don't think there was a plus sign in front of 825. I think it was more of a cross, but there was something in front of 775. I just don't know what it was. The wolf totally missed that, and it's definitely the next clue, tongue-tied. I thought so too, and already did some research. There is some database with well-known persons of whom the year of birth and death are known. Problem is that is not for public use. So we need to find out username and password. Tongue-tied, you're already experiencing stuff like this. Of course I am. It'd be easy for me to hack this and get the username and the password with a little bit of help from Hans. Mr. Hans Former, a robot, dressed as a robot for Halloween. Throw him into mainstream, tongue-tied. Due to increased loneliness, I have decided to look for a partner. But with your help, I want to maximize my chances of success. With female specimen, my rate of success is 55.9%. I now need some experience from you, tongue-tied. Let's start with a type of locomotion. Which mode of transport is most likely to increase my attraction? Ooh, definitely the car. I wouldn't say the scooter. If it was a motorcycle, then we'd be on another subject, but definitely not the wheelbarrow. The moped suits you well. Quiet down, and with a wheelbarrow, you are the hero. I would also say the moped if it had a secondary seat for his female specimen to sit behind Hans to hold on to him, but it doesn't. It's a single seater, so you can't even use that. So it's definitely going to have to be the car. I just wish I didn't have to do the eye roll. But it's definitely the car, Hans. The car is going to be the best one for you. So this information increased my chances of success to 66.5%. Which flowers are most likely to please my potential partner? Roses, weeds, or cactus? Can't go wrong with roses. The dandelions, I guess dandelion. I just called them weeds. The dandelion will take any woman's breath. Definitely the cactus. Oh my goodness. I would love to be able to like screw with Hans and tell him the cactus, tell him the wheelbarrow, but I'm trying to give him honest advice, and you can't go wrong with a rose. We got to help Hans to the best of our ability. This information increased my chance of success to 74.1. We are approaching our goal. Which food should not be missing in a picnic basket? Ooh, picnic baskets. We got some chocolates, some apples, and a little chili pepper. So if you're talking about a picnic, I would probably go with the apple. However, women do love chocolate. Put her on fire with the chili, and then take the apple. So girls do, or girls, women, whatever, boys, guys, myself, I love chocolate. So chocolate is definitely a very popular piece, but if you're going on a picnic and it's hot, the chocolate's gonna melt and it's gonna not be as good. It's gonna be all melty. It'll still be delicious. It'll just be messy. But the apple is a good picnic food, right? You take the apple. It's good. Look, I'm gonna go with take the apple. That's an actual picnic food. Thus, we have success rate of 89.9, and we have Super Hans. Super Hans with an 89.9% chance of landing a female specimen. Before we stray from the actual topic, the requested login data has 256-bit AES encryption. In short, this is going to be hard nut to crack. It's not going to be hard for us. We got 60 bits. We got unlimited bits. We can crack it no problem. The login name is admin. Password is people_search. Interesting. By the way, I came across a really great profile on RoboDate. Her name is Julia, and because of my calculated chances of success, I immediately sent her a private message. Oh, who's Julia? Look at Julia. You go, Hans. Dear Julia, I saw you and fell for you. Now I am there. I like you, I swear. Like a little Valentine's Day card. Your Hans. Aw. Look at Hans falling in love with Julia. Better not break Hans' heart, Julia. To make a good couple. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. You know, Hans, I keep my fingers crossed for you. You deserve to be happy, Hans. You deserve to find love. Thanks, Tongue-Tied. You're welcome. You're jam welcome. She has an ultra hot CPU. I'm already quite curious whether she is going to reply to my message. Ultra hot CPU. Back to the Oregon party. We have the username and password. Okay, guys, I'm in. Tongue-Tied. You're welcome, Wolf. You're welcome. You're welcome. Search in progress. I hope the work was not in vain. You're welcome. I hope you appreciate it. You're welcome, Wolf. You're jam welcome. Okay, so we got something here. No, we don't. We have nothing. So basically, he's just searching the born in 775 and died in 825. Makes for a 50-year-old. So 50 years old when they died. One person was found. Go to the results, 1 of 1. Ida of Herzfeld, German founder of a religious order around 770 or around 775. Oh, and that's what the cross was. The cross meant died in 825. That makes more sense. So Ida Herzfeld. Ida of Herzfeld. Interesting. No idea. That coming from you, Phil. I guess he's a know-it-all. Professor, do you know? I don't even want to ask the professor. However, I do suss the professor, and if the professor has anything to do with this, he would know information. So this actually might be a good idea to ask him. Like, yo, professor, you know anything about Ida? And he'd be like, oh, I know everything about Ida. I was great friends with Ida back in 775. Which wouldn't make sense. Unfortunately, I don't. He's Jim Lion. Jim Lion. Wolf looks like Wolf did a little bit of a Google search. Oh, okay. To this day, Ida is considered by Catholics above all as the patron saint of pregnant women, the poor and the weak. The sarcophagus, the shrine with her relics and remains. What? The sarcophagus, the shrine with her relics and remains of the church she built, can be seen in the burial crypts of the pilgrimage church of Saint Ida. Since October 2011, Papal Basilica of Pilgrimage in Herzfeld. Interesting. So Ida von Herzfeld, patron saint of pregnant women, patron saint of poor, patron saint of the weak. I think the patron saint of pregnant women was a bigger clue there. Obviously, it's in bold. Maybe Samara was pregnant. Samara. Then something happened to the child. What a turn. She was pregnant when she died. Or the child wants revenge for the death of her mother. All possible. Ruby's right. The ghost woman surely seeks revenge for the death of her child. I see it like Sierra. She and her unborn child probably died. I suspect the same as Yannick. Maybe she wants revenge for the death of her mother. So I personally, I think it's probably Yannick. So she's seeking revenge for the death of her mother. And the only reason I say that is because the ghostly hauntings that we've been receiving all have not an old woman in it, but not a young girl either. Like, you know, they're all like the girl that's haunting us is of age. Like she's older. I don't know, 20s, teens, but she's not like a child, and she's not in a 30, 40 years old either. So it makes more sense to me that it could be a child wanting revenge for the death of her mother. Maybe. That's what I'm going with. I don't think so. Samara's hunting us. What was her child to do with that? So we agree that pregnancy is a clue. Totally. What else could it mean? I don't know. If it's not, I don't know. We actually seem to be correct with our guesses. Check out the video again. Okay, so there's a older girl, or I guess a woman there with a carriage and the baby on the inside. But again, who's haunting us though? Is it the woman or is it the baby in the carriage? And if it's the baby in the carriage, is she haunting us because the woman died, like the mother died? Or is the mother haunting us because the child died? Or did they both die and one of them's haunting us? So it's still kind of misleading. Did anything else change? Is the same, or it's the same than it was with the Nibelungs. The hint becomes clearer. Could this mean anything else besides pregnancy? I really don't know. Could the Nibelungs have something to do with it as well? So Henry's interpreting it the same way as well, involving the Nibelungs. Restless spirits bridge their existence in the in-between world with positive dream imaginations. They're dreaming souls waiting for salvation. Mostly, these are events that were prevented or did not come true because of unpredicted death. The child in the stroller exists only in the wishful imagination of the deceased girl. In connection with the patron saint of pregnant woman, I have the following assumption. The woman died together with her unborn child in her womb. And so the unborn child in the womb is the one haunting us because she was never allowed to, basically never allowed to live. She was never allowed to get up to, do expectations. I don't know. Like, that's what it kind of sounds like. So Ruby says it's terrible. Don't feel sorry for her. She has no reason to do this to us. After all, we're getting closer to the solution. A woman that was pregnant when she died has some kind of connection to us and is after revenge. And I bet the next hints are also hidden in the video. Well, then our professional tracker, Johnathan, should keep his eyes peeled. Note the professional tracker is now going to sleep because he's completely exhausted. Ruby 2. The shock this morning, Quentin's death, the police, it's just too much. So it looks like everyone's going to bed. We're going to be losing another day. We're going to have 4 days left to live. Then let's all go to sleep. We'll make better progress if all of us get some rest. Sierra likes that. Take care. Cedric likes it. Sierra says take care. Elkie, good night, you all. Kruger. It will also do me good to sleep a night over the shock. Take care of yourselves. I'll spare myself any comment and enjoy another drink instead. Night-night. So while everyone's going to sleep, Leah sent me a video message, did she? I don't see anything. What's going on? Leah, please stop being like this. Stop pounding. Let's talk about us again when everything is over. So I think maybe we should just start. We should talk about all this when everything's over, because that's gonna be good. We just gotta talk about it again when everything's all said and done, because right now it's not a good time. Leah, I'm trying to save your life. Over, do you mean Gabriella's death? Yes, I do. It's all getting too much for me at the moment. I'll explain everything when I'm ready for it. Yes, I think that's a good. Look, I'll explain everything when the time is good. After 5 days. Well, we're at the end of our 5 days, so we're about to only have 4 days left. But if I don't die within 4 days, then maybe I'll explain everything to you. I'm not pushing you any further now, but please don't give up on me so easily. Nora, hello, Nora. Say, cutie, still well. Oh, I would never go to bed without saying hello to Nora and without talking to Nora. I was about to go to bed. What else is there now? That's rude. And sure. Still awake. Hey, cutie, still awake. Sure, with the little, googly face or something. I don't know. What's, yeah, look, I was about to go to bed, but I'm willing to stay up and talk with you for a little while, Nora. Nora's the exchange student, if you don't remember. There she is with some horses. We're helping Nora. We got to help her pass her classes. She's the, like I said, she's the exchange student. Just trying to help her out. Oh my. Wish you were here. We're here. Wish you wheel here. We're here. Wish you were here. Look at Nora. I wish I was there too, Nora. Primarily for the beer, though. Just kidding. No, that looks like they're having a great time. Thought you were into men, winky face. Where are you? How much did you drink already? If you wish I was there, Nora, you just tell me where you're at and I'll be there. Girls' night. Well, I guess I'm not invited. The pick is of truth or dare. I'm guessing she picked dare. I'm already looking forward to you getting closer to each other. Ooh. I'm looking forward to that as well, Nora. Getting to know us closer. Enjoy your evening then. Me too. Me too, Nora. I am looking to get to know you a little bit better as well. Get a little bit closer. Oh, the kiss lips emojis. I'm already looking forward to couch warming. If couch warming is what I think it is, then I am looking forward to that as well. Oh, what is this? Wolf, still online? Yes, Wolf, but you're gonna have to give me a minute. I'm about to look at a video. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I'm looking forward to a little bit of couch warming as well, Nora. I think that deserves a second look. I think it definitely deserves a second look. Oh yeah, that does it. That does it. Wolf, you still online? Yes, Wolf. Thanks for interrupting. Look, Wolf, can't jam sleep. But hi, Wolf. Having a hard time falling asleep, Wolf. You would have a hard time falling asleep too if Nora just sent you what she sent me. Even if I don't show it to the group, I'm really having a hard time to deal with all this. I keep getting woken up, the rumbling and banging all night long. It's driving me crazy. And once awake, I'm so on adrenaline that I can't get back to sleep for at least an hour. Always scared she might show up again. I'm that close to taking some sleeping pills. Well, if you take some sleeping pills, Wolf, don't overdo it. I can understand that. Don't, Wolf. You must be available in case of emergency. Look, Wolf, I can understand that. I get it. Jam, getting haunted isn't easy. I know. I'm right there with you. I'm getting haunted as well. You know what's worse? Every time I close my eyes, I see Gabriella. I don't like to talk about it, but I really miss her. You know, we were separated, but the connection remains. I know what you mean. Didn't know you were that sentimental. You have to look ahead. Look, Wolf, I know what you mean. I feel for you, Wolf. I really do. I know exactly what you mean. Because of Leah. That's right. I mean, I'm putting off getting back into a relationship with Leah because I'm afraid of Leah's safety. Oh no, damn it. What's wrong, Wolf? What happened? What happened, Wolf? Oh, he's calling. Nothing ever good happens.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
It's like this all the time.
All the time.
Something's not right.
No.
Hold on a sec. Oh my god.
Ooh, there's a smoke.
What the fuck is that?
That's not good.
Shit.
Yeah. Oh, shit! Oh my god. Oh, shit. Oh, my. Woo. Woo. Ooh. Mmm. Whoa. Jeez. Wolf, are you okay? Because if that scared you like it scared me, you're probably not okay. Yeah. Oh my god. The hell was that? Oh, I'm fucking sweating right now. Oh my goodness. I am sweating. Oh, I don't... Fucking wolf. I don't want to answer. I just don't.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no
Did you
shit.
see her?
Yeah, saw her.
I think she's gone.
Yeah, right.
What is
Oh, shit.
Gotta get out of here.
Oh my god. What the hell? Ugh. My hands are sweating. My forehead is sweating. Everything is freaking... Oh my goodness, that... Whew. New diary entry. Got the hell scared out of me today. So Ruby is alive. That's important. The ghost girl just wanted to freak us out. But shortly afterwards, we get terrible news. Quentin is dead. With the support of Henry Fonts, Norma Ziegler, and Elke Schmidt, we come across the next clues. We now know the ghost woman was pregnant before her death, that she's probably seeks revenge, while Nora keeps flirting with me. Oh, that's the best news of the day, really. Like, that was the best part of all the day was Nora flirting with us. And I'm letting her. Of course I am. What? Why wouldn't I be? Also, Leah seems to be interested in me again. Wants to give another shot, but it's nothing more than friendship for me at the moment. At the same time, the ghost girl is getting closer and closer to us. I'm scared. You're damn right. We just have a few days left to live. And a moment ago, she also haunted Wolf. I don't know how much longer we can take this. I would say the only thing in there that I would say is different. Day 4 days left to live. The only thing in there that I would say is different is that I think the main reason that we're not getting back with Leah is because I truly believe that it's going to put her in more danger if we get back together, because Gabriella, or whatever the ghost, the ghost is using Gabriella, obviously, but the ghost is essentially threatening Leah because Leah and myself have a connection, and it's not good. And I'm doing my best to keep the ghost away from Leah and to keep Leah out of danger. But that's where we're going to end it today, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying the sign as much as I am. Those jump scares are fucking real. Oh my goodness. But I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are, hit that like button. Leave me a comment down below if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel and join the Tethered and this amazing tongue-tied community, and let's get tongue-tied together. Also, I put it out there today. Well, you're going to see this tomorrow, but I put it out there yesterday, which is today, which is when I'm doing this video. If you didn't see it in the community of the channel, we now have a Tongue-Tied Games Spotify playlist. Check it out. Follow that playlist. If you guys have songs that remind you of Tongue-Tied or Tongue-Tied Games, let me know in the comments. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter. Let me know, and I will do my best to add that to the playlist. As always, thanks for watching. Love you all, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.